There's good old Billy Crash Craddock getting us underway on this Monday morning in Chicago from 1160 and from WJJD and the Pure Country Stuff. And I'm Mark Edwards, 12 minutes before 7 o'clock in the morning. Looks like a pretty good day out there that we're starting on, David. David Lang has joined us in the studio with a look at the news, and the only thing I can think of, you keep your automobile out of doors, don't you?
Yes, well, we have a carport, but it's not enclosed.
Do you have any frost on the windshield this morning?
No, sir.
You didn't?
Of course not.
Maybe it's the carport that does it. Maybe people who don't have carports and don't have garages and have the automobile outside have got a little bit of frost on the windshield. So just a couple of extra minutes, go out there, scrape it off. You know, don't scrape off just enough so you can see through it. Scrape it all off so you can see everywhere. It's 11 before 7 o'clock. Well, you and I had a little bit of a snooze. David was working on what the heck is going on in this world, and that's why he has arrived in the studio to tell us everything that is happening.
Well, good morning, everyone. President Reagan will be pushing his economic plan when some of the nation's governors and state legislators visit the White House today. The defense in the Wayne Williams murder trial is expected to begin wrapping up its case today in Atlanta. Chicago police holding a man who barricaded himself, his wife, and their 3 children inside their apartment last night. There were even a few shots exchanged between police and that man. And the police and the FBI are looking for a stolen semi-trailer this morning. A semi-trailer loaded with $50,000 worth of meat. Our Chicagoland forecast, mostly sunny and warmer with a high of 45 today. And we'll have details on these and other stories at 7.
What to text?
Well, as David mentioned, our temperature is a little bit chillier than you might expect this morning. It's officially 23 degrees up at O'Hare. Midway's got 27. The freezing mark has been achieved downtown and in Chicago's lakefront area, 32, but 23 elsewhere. It'll be sunny, warmer today with a high of 45. And today is George Washington's birthday. And what's Loretta Lynn doing lying? I don't want to let you go. I don't want to lose you, so I lie. Loretta Lynn, WJJD in Pure Country, and I'm Mark Edwards. Good morning to Val Stouffer with a look at our Chicagoland traffic.
Had a bad start for the rush.
Just a couple of quick notes. The Blackhawks beat the Quebec Nordiques 5-3 in sports. The Bulls lost to the Dallas Mavericks 113-97. And Fenger High School class of 1962 is planning a reunion, their 20th year reunion. Give a call to the school and join in those festivities. It's about 3 minutes away from 7 o'clock at WJJD with Ronnie McDowell. He's quite an entertainer, quite a singer. His name is Ronnie McDowell, and I love you, and I love you one more time. I'm Mark Edwards. Good morning. We're on Pure Country, WJJD Chicago. We're a broadcast service of Shearing Plow. It's 7 o'clock and time for WJJD News, and here's David Lang.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm Val Stouffer with WJJD Traffic.
And it's 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, 7:06 at WJJD. Dave and Sugar just in knee-deep in Love and You. Down southern Indiana, they're about knee-deep in water. They've got the White River and the Wabash giving a little bit of a problem. Some parts of southern Illinois and central Illinois have got some of those problems as well. And there's a few scattered puddles around our Chicagoland area, but nothing really to write home about. In Springfield, it's 32, St. Louis 32, Rockford 28, Moline 30, Peoria 31, and much of the weather across the Midwest this morning is clear, and we expect sunny skies. An extended forecast says a good week, and we're hoping for another good weekend. Great weather, 25 degrees in Chicago, 9 minutes after 7 o'clock with Mark Edwards, and for all them country boys heading out to work today. Here's the one that's going to survive, because that's the way it is. Hank Williams, Jr. Hank Williams, Jr. kind of telling you like it is. You know, the inflation rate is there and the recession we're in, and the preacher says the end of the world is coming by. When is that? I think I'm going to be on vacation when that happens anyway, so I'm not going to be concerned about it. But when all is said and done, a country boy and the country folks can survive. And this is Pure Country, WJJD. Good morning, and I'm Mark Edwards, 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. You had breakfast yet? Basically, our weatherman says it's going to be a sunny and warm day today and a high of 45. We had a little bit of cloud cover that kind of spoils Sunday somewhat, but today should be sunny and warmer. High of 45 down to about 35 tonight. Sunny, windy, and warmer tomorrow with a high of 55 degrees. John Coleman will be by from Atlanta with a look at our national weather forecast at 7:35. Sports at 7:40. We'll check everything, including the Blackhawks win against the Quebec Nordiques and the Bulls' loss to the Dallas Mavericks, 113-97. And then Paul Harvey checks in at 7:30, and at 17 minutes after 7 o'clock at WJJD. Some people just kind of stumble in the night, and others call it making love. Tammy Wynette. That's it, making love. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's all over. Get back to, or on to work, right? 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. And I'm Mark Edwards. Good morning. Our weather is good. Sunny, warm with a high of 45 today. Paul Harvey with the national picture and his commentary coming up at 7. Let's check in with David Lang.
Well, good morning, everyone. Congressman Harold, 25 outside right now, so it's a little on the chilly side. That's the news, Mark. I understand we have some traffic problems.
Well, just kind of looking around the state of Illinois in particular. US 45 is closed around the Monticello area because of high water. So traffic and semis cannot get through. That's the through traffic in the Monticello area. Water on the roadways around Springfield and Champaign this morning. Some heavy fog reported in northern McHenry County. The temporary bridge north of Oxford on Route 97 has collapsed, and we've got some high water down in southern Indiana. Here's a look at our local traffic, and Val Stouffer has that check.
Not too bad of a morning.
The fastest compact system copiers. Micronics makes it simple.
25 degrees. It's 24 minutes after 7 o'clock. And let's go on to Muskogee and Merle Haggard on Pure Country, WJJD. Merle Haggard, Noki from Muskogee, WJJD, 727. Let's go with Charlie Pride as he climbs the mountain of love. Paul Harvey checking in at 7:30 at WJJD. Charlie Pride, high on a mountain of love. I'm Mark Edwards. We've got sunny skies forecast today, nice and warm conditions around Chicago, maybe a high of 45 today. Currently it's 25 degrees. Paul Harvey next at WJJD.
Paul Harvey
Chicago.
News and Comment is being brought to you by the Electric Interest. This program came to you from Chicago.
With all those facts in front of you, Paul, would it be correct in assuming then that in the springtime a young man's fancy turns to thoughts of growing hair? I doubt it. It's 25 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and I'm Mark Edwards at WJJD. Paul will be back at noontime today. His full 15-minute news and comment, and of course this afternoon at 4:30 for the rest of the story. Mostly sunny and warmer in the Chicagoland area today. All around our listening area, it looks very good. High of 45 today, partly cloudy tonight, down to 35. Sunny tomorrow, windy and warmer, a high of 55. Looking ahead to the week, they say it should be a good week. We got a high sitting up above us. And if we keep our fingers crossed and if the weatherman cooperates, it looks like another good weekend will be coming into Chicagoland. In the meantime, we've got a couple of nice days ahead. How's the look on the national scene? We had to check in with John Coleman. I guess some other people are not as fortunate, right, John?
Snowing this morning, Minnesota, reaching into northwest Wisconsin by evening. That could be a big snowmaker. John Coleman, ABC News, Atlanta.
Yeah, that's to the north of us, as John says, but not affecting us. 25 in Chicago now, 28 at Midway, 25 at O'Hare, 32 at the lakefront. Today's high, 45 degrees, sunny and warmer, and 23 minutes before 8 o'clock. 1956, back in this day. And this was the #1 song across the nation with Elvis. That's Elvis, and back in this day in 1956, that was the #1 song, The Heartbreak Hotel, written by Hoyt Axton's mama, Mae Axton. 20 minutes of 8 o'clock, WJJD, good morning. And I'm Mark Edwards, sunny, warm with a high of 45, 25 now. In the world of sports, yesterday, Edmonton's Wayne Gretzky. They call him the Great Gretzky, and so he is. He gets his next chance to shatter the NHL record for most goals in a season on Wednesday. The Oilers will be battling the Buffalo Sabres. Gretzky tied the record last night by slipping in his 76th goal of the season to help the Edmonton Oilers outscore the Detroit Red Wings 7-3. 2 third-period goals by Ted Bully and 3 assists from Ted Luziak pushed the Chicago Blackhawks to a 5-3 victory last night over the Quebec Nordiques. Last night's win boosted the Hawks into third place in the Norris Division. Other winners in the National Hockey League included the Washington Capitals, the Buffalo Sabres, the Boston Bruins, the Penguins of Pittsburgh, and the Montreal Canadiens. In basketball, disaster. The sagging Chicago Bulls fell 113-97 to the Dallas Mavericks. For the Bulls, fired coach Jerry Sloan last week and handed the reins to general manager Rod Thorne. It was their 11th loss in 12 starts. Their record dropped to 19-34. Former DePaul star Mark Aguirre chipped in 9 points for the Mavericks yesterday. Their 12th straight, they beat the Kansas City Kings 110-104. The Knicks a winner, Philadelphia 76ers, the LA Lakers, Seattle Supersonics, and the Atlanta Hawks. And for the first time since 1976, driver Dave Marcus is celebrating a NASCAR victory. He has crossed the finish line ahead of runner-up Richard Petty in the Richmond 400. Rain had forced the Virginia race to be cut short by 150 laps. And that's a look at the world of sports. We're going to be checking traffic, checking the news, and of course the pure country of George Jones. 19 minutes of 8 o'clock at WJJD. Good morning. It's just the same old me and the same